wonder who lives here. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance. Black promise.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. Thank you for passing through.
What do we have?
Aloha Mora.
Mine now, demi guys. Revelio.
Cheeky tourists wandering around of late. Always asking about our queen.
Revelio. 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 Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards, he was.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. Shame, really. With Ranrock's camps cleared out, I have a feeling he'd have given up on dark magic altogether.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Is that Inferius wearing a woolen jumper? That must be Bardolph. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. Revelio! This mentions Inferi. Something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
I do hope my brother is all right.
Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph!
Revelio!
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. Thank you for passing through.
I remember you. Your generosity helped me afford this rather exotic snake contraption. Come now, don't be stingy.
Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio! I should investigate. Revelio!
Now don't be doing that.
Thank you for all that you've done for us. It's you?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio! Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest.
Revelio.
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Revelio.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Reparo. Revelio.
That seems to have done the trick.
Revelio.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
If I could lift this platform, I think I could get it to work.
Levioso. Revelio.
Going to have to get past this.
Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Reparo. Leviosa.
Something is getting in the way of that platform. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Accio. Leviosa.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Accio. Accio. Leviosa.
That did the trick.
Revelio.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Confringo.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
Revelio.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
flies were attracted to treasure.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Revelio.
I have been meaning to speak with
I
you.
still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me.
Revelio.
All of the praise you have received.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as caught?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! Yes!
Accio!
That was sensational! Accio! How am I to top that? Accio! Yes!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. A draw? That simply won't do. A rematch then. Good match. Care to have another go?
But of course.
Splendid! Accio!
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! What was I thinking? That was sensational! Accio! Yes!
Accio!
How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck. My family has a lot of
There you are.
traditions.
The cross
On
one's
my
duelist to
mother's
beat.
side. I don't mind most of them. Ugh. But cooking without magic can get exhausting.
You can always tell the first year Hufflepuffs reek of vinegar. I know what you mean.
Why would Helga Hufflepuff have you tap on barrels, though?
Success. Brilliant. This place has seen better days. This is rather fun. Oh! Oh! Made it. This is rather fun. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Revelio.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. This looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases. Revelio. 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 I think there should only be a few more vases. I'm nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madam Twiddle about what happened. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
You're the one that helped that... Must have snuck in after us.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prized family heirloom, sister or no.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows or...
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
It's, good luck for me you stopped by today. Thank you for your patronage. Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Hello. It's good to see you, my friend. If it wasn't for you, I might still be caged up by those dreadful ashwinders. I will never forget your bravery.
Revelio.
The Ministry's good work if you can get it. How is standing behind a till counting cloths and sickles considered work?
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. Revelio.
Hello. It's good to see you, my friend. If it wasn't for you, I might still be caged up.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
We're close to a breakthrough. Feel it. Who's there?
Imperial! Revelio! Havana Cadabra! Revelio! Defender! Sombrada! You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio! Here's a pleasant surprise.
Bombarder! Revelio. Bombarder! Revelio. Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Bombarder! Revelio. Revelio.
An intruder!
Nothing over here.
Imperium.
Up for a minute dying, are we? I work best.
Defender. Bombarder.
That was unimpressive. You won't get away with that. Really it is. What an
Bombarder.
Stupid one.
How did you survive our encampment in the cursed mountain?
Defender. Bombarder.
You won't. That's the student.
Revelio. Revelio.
A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Revelio. Places. Bombarder. Revelio. Places. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You the one that helped Agnes with her niffler? Glad she got it back, hey?
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Revelio. Hello, nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Glad you were able to stop by.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular derrickle.
Ah, yes, the magical bird. Can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino derrickle known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the derricles don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white derrickle.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. Sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
Could have Miss Moffat looking out for those...
I suppose I should watch for... This must be the derrickle den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now where is Gwynaira? Glacius!
Revelio.
Glacius!
Bombarda.
Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know. Do cooperate, won't you?
Revelio.
Oh, no, you don't. Everything's all right now. Wonder who lives here.
Oh, hello. Any luck?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
She was difficult to track down, but I managed in the end.
Believe me, I know. Well, may I have her now?
Yes, but I'll be expecting payment first.
I suppose that's fair. I'm well aware of how difficult she must have been to catch. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Ah. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwynaira. I shall keep her
Revelio.
safe and only use her feathers sparingly.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field. Most pleased to be included.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Revelio.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail.
One has to always keep an eye on one's valuables.
Imperial! Confringo!
Levioso!
Confringo!
What have you done?
Confringo!
Levioso!
How dare you do such a thing to me? Best part of extorting someone is when
Imperial!
Nothing to poke in our insurance except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. I heard something. Thought we'd forget about that.
You'll be sorry you did that.
Revelio.
Confringo! Confringo! Confringo!
Now the troll you are.
Confringo! I can't decide what I enjoy more.
Defender!
Mickey's!
Bombarder! Imperial! Revelio!
Confringo! How dare you defender speak to me?
Bombarder!
Confringo!
Stupefy!
It's noise.
Imperial!
Confringo!
Yes, always easy to blame.
You'll be sorry you did that. Petrificus is a coward.
Stop right there!
You think you're safe with that?
Potato! Stupefy! Imperial!
Avoiding that problem.
Bombarder!
Slippery little scrape.
Stupefy! 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 Revelio!
Always one, isn't there? Except this time it's not just one, is it? It's the whole lot of us, all full.
Bombarder! Revelio!
Better world of me.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friend. Revelio!
There's not a thing worth learning.
Huh. The location marked on the map isn't far from here.
You're that.
Imperial! Revelio!
You try casting Petrificus Totalus on me, and I shall make you regret it.
Revelio!
My eyes are cleaner than this.
Defender! Bombarder! Revelio! Imperial!
And I haven't even had to do Do you really think you can... Let me have some!
Defender!
Show yourself! Still! Clumsy little...
Imperial!
Oh, what's the light around your eyes? Here I find you.
Defender!
What is this? What just happened to me? You may want
Here's a tentacle. Let me out, son.
Don't try that.
Reductor. You pay for that.
Defender!
Let me out, son.
Imperial!
Oh, here to show me some dark. Marvelous!
Let me out, son. Let me out, son.
You're that hypocrite, Steve.
Let me out,
You're
son.
the son.
Stupid one!
Confringo!
Stupid one!
I can get that hell back. Hopefully.
Stupid one!
Ah, the lamb returned.
Revelio! Goodness. Not a...
How dare you do such a thing to me?
Bringo! Protego! Revelio! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. Professor Howard will never believe this.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Some days are more difficult.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however, I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood, and that will benefit many for years to come. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Revelio.
you.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
I don't know if we should be rushing into this.
If he thinks we are aware of his plans, he may call off the ambush. We should behave as he expects us to.
Fair point. All right. Let's go.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
You made a mistake. Right into our trap.
Ashway, you were right.
Knew you would.
Bombard.
Aha!
Back Benito.
You're easy enough. No!
Potato.
Nice try! You're going to regret that.
Tripping us totally!
Confringo, Bombarda, Expelliarmus.
No one takes one of mine! Not done with you!
You are awesome! Tripping us totally!
Confringo, Bombarda, Expelliarmus.
No more.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
You annoying little...
Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Stay by it!
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus!
Don't do that! Very
Expelliarmus. Benito. Bombarda.
Expelliarmus!
Disarm my wants and feel my wrath!
Bombarda! You regret this!
So close!
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Well done!
Revelio!
They got what they deserve.
This will not end in your favour.
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
A shame to see such potential go to waste.
Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Do you really believe that you are somehow in control here? No! Natty!
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Revelio.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother. It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
One of my family is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer. Let's get it.
Bombarder, Imperial.
Bombarder. You think this is funny?
Defender. Bombarder. Revelio.
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Bombarder. Defender.
Get out.
Bombarder, Hidalgo.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
You're no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Revelio. Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Defender! Imperial! Bombarda!
They're close!
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over with. And give us.
Why don't you come up here?
Imperial! Defender! Protego!
The boy's been taken out! Seen anything like that before? I won't.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Protego!
Pity. You can't stop us. Not quite. Kill those glance off of me. Oh, that was meant for me. Was that your best?
Protego! Imperial!
I wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for. Easily diverted.
No!
Defender! Bombarda!
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio! We're getting closer, Professor. That way!
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
was that?
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
Not quiet enough. Someone...
No, that's a big entrepreneur.
Imperial! We couldn't be accurate if we needed a shot. Bombarda! I'm falling down!
Spells glance off of me. That was meant for me.
Bombarda!
You can't stop us.
Defender!
Pity. Not quite. Not quite. Was that your best? Easily diverted.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Bombarder! Repulsor! That did the trick. I have you now, Ranrock. Confringo! Confringo. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy.
There seems to be some fighting you up now. No. I shall rid you of it. Come and set your creature.
Potato. Stupefy. 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 You can't stop me. Depulso. Two sources of power. Confringo. Bombarda. Depulso. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Potato. Stupefy. Bombarda. Places. Confringo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Places. Depulso. Potato. Stupefy. Glaciers. Confringo. Bombarda. Stupefy. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Glaciers. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Confringo!
This cannot be happening! You will die!
This ends here, Ragnarok!
You think you can stop me?
Depulso! Confringo! Descendo! Glaciers! Confringo! Michael will...
You'll never write the hell from me! Never! This cannot be happening! You will die!
This ends here, Ragnarok!
Think you can stop me?
Glaciers! Descendo! Depulso! Confringo! Descendo! Guarda, Hidalgo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
This cannot be happening! You will die!
This ends here, Ragnarok!
You think you can stop me?
Glaciers! Depulso! get any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
I saw what you did!
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's.
Godric's.
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository. I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
The area must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer.
Renbrook area will be clean with our progress.
One there, over. You can't. Let's get this. Not quite. Not quite. Window. Bombarder.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Bombarder. You are what you will not take what is not yours. Never seen anything like that before. The trolls ought to make quick work of them. You can't stop us. Red Rock will
almost down. Imperial! This one's almost down. Bombarder. You will not take what is not yours.
The trolls ought to make quick work of them. Imperial. Stop it. You will not take what is not yours! The trolls ought to make quick work of them! Stupid Red Rat will rage to the
This one's almost down.
Confringo, Defendo, Bombara.
what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Reinhardt must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor.
Listen, more.
Imperial! Bombard!
Let's get
Fools of a feather.
Other boys coming back this way.
Bombarder!
Yeah!
Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
Defender!
Put me down!
Imperial! Bombarder!
I've been fighting since before you were.
Bombarder!
Was that your best?
Defender!
I'll cut you from shoes to shoe. Give a look.
You won't get away.
Abana Gaddafi! Imperial!
No silly. You against Rebro's army.
Bombarder! Stupid!
I won't rest.
I will beat them.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Over here.
Imperial!
One less human to worry. Right, suffering to you. I won't Ranrock's plan will fail.
There's a hole in my pocket.
Bombarder! Defender! Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Imperial!
Not so we can leave some for the rest of us.
We can be back in you.
Not quite. You can't stop us. I've been fighting since before you were born.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
Depulsor! Expelliarmus! Defender! Stupefy! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Protect yourself again! Glacius! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Stupefy! Confringo! Findo! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Pulsar! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender! Protego! Bombarda! Confringo!
There seems to be some fighting you all now. No. I shall rid you of it. Come and say your creature.
You can't stop me! Protego! Stupefy! Who's the power? Expelliarmus! Pulsar! Ah, don't like that very much, do you? Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Depulsor! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bunny. Don't try studying me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Phenomenon, stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn, and I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence, so consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap, and I be spitting this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
smoke. Breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lights, so you can see what you do. Rest